Now what I'm going to do is demonstrate a little bit about the still life. Basically I just drew this on a heavy stock. A couple shapes, that's all you need to do. And what I'm going to do now is take a piece of marker paper, put it down on top of those shapes, as you can see here. And then I'm going to take, you got to do one of these in gray, one in color, both in Venetian blind and side to side. I'm going to demonstrate the Venetian blind, and I'll just use some colors here. But basically the way is to, as I was saying, you want to use a cutting edge around the inside of the shape. So in this case, this triangular shape. What I'm doing is bordering that. You could use a straight edge. I use a straight edge a lot for creating crisper edges. Or sometimes people will use some sort of mask. I don't know what there is there. It made a bump. But anyway, you can use a mask or a frisket of some kind, and that could help too. But the idea is to keep the edges crisp. When you're doing quick sketches or concept sketches, you don't have time to frisket or mask it. And then you just bring your vertical strokes down. This is called the Venetian blind technique, where the strokes overlap, you will get a darker edge. And that's part of the technique. You don't attempt to eliminate that darker edge, so you let the stroke show. In this case, you can see in the triangle, and even the little white gaps are part of the look of this. This is great for doing layouts, ad layouts, any type of graphic design. And that's called Venetian blind technique. And
okay, this is the
almost completed color composition. I had put in the green and the blue, and I'm going to do the circle last here. And I'm going to do it in gray. Now you need one completely done in grays, various values of grays. So you get used to applying the various values of grays. So in any case, the circle, you might use a template or something for the circle to get it rounded. But again, you want to use your cutting edge to clean up the edge, to make it sharp where it should be. And then you just come straight down with your marker. Keeping all the strokes vertical adds a unity to the composition. And if they're going in all kinds of directions, it creates a kind of confusion. So keep them all vertical, keep them, and this would be then an example of the Venetian blind. You want to have a total one in grays and one in color. So you'll have two of these, gray and color, and then you'll have two also of the side to side. Now the side to side differs in that rather than getting a, you might want a frisk gap, rather than getting a, you don't want to see the strokes in the side to side. So it's a blended approach. You want to go back and forth, side to side, until you get an overall blending. Now you'll get a ragged edge because unless you have that trimmed out with something, you can come back and trim it out. Do not use black as an outline, but use the same color, and you can trim it out with a straight edge. But the side to side is to create almost an airbrush, even sprayed on look. So this would be an example of doing the side to side. You keep going until you get an even tone. And this is in grays, but you would also do one in color. So this would be a demo of the first week's assignment. If you have any questions, please email me, and I think the classroom lectures and discussion questions should pretty much cover everything this week. So give it your best shot.